Last week I had one patient who came to me with his mobile. Moment he sat in front of me in my consulting room, he showed me his mobile. I was wondering what he is showing. Without talking anything, he is just taking out mobile from his pocket and patient is showing me. Patient showed me what? You will not believe. He showed me and on that mobile screen was photograph of a nose which he wanted to have, and he said, doctor, I want to have this nose. I got confused. I said, what is your problem? He said, my problem is I don't like the shape of my nose and I want it like this. Again mobile. Then I asked him, why you selected this particular shape? Why only this? Why not other? No, he said, I like this shape. I asked him, how did you decide about this particular shape? He said, I have googled everything and I found one site, and in that site I put my photograph, and the doctor from by teleconsultation told me that this particular nose will look best on your face, and I have taken a screenshot of that particular consultation, and this is that nose and I want it. Now what to do? Friends, today instead of telling you something from my experience, I want your experience. How to manage this kind of patient? See, are you getting such kind of patients? These are called as Dr. Google. They have visited Dr. Google and now they are coming to you for second opinion. These are the internet savvy generation. See, now the mobile is available to all. Internet is available everywhere. And such sites are there who will tell you how you will look after this kind of surgery, after that kind of surgery, after taking this medicine. One of my friend was telling me, he got one patient had baldness, and doctor was telling me that the patient showed me some kind of dabba, a box containing some kind of powder, and you put it on your head and move it for 5 minutes, and you will get new hair and they will become black and thick, and the whole scalp, even if you don't have single hair, hair will be there on your head. And that patient was after him for giving him this treatment. And I am telling you these few examples to highlight the problem of patients who are coming through Google, internet savvy patients. So, are you getting such patients in your practice? If yes, then write in comment box of this particular YouTube video that yes, I am getting such patients. Now let me ask you second question. How are you managing them? Because they think they know more than you. That is number one. See, when we analyze this kind of problem, then as analyzing any problem, we have to first find out about the problem. Then comes the solution, isn't it? When we are appearing for the exam, always we are told, पहले question पढ़ना, बाद में answer लिखना. So let us see what is this problem. Why patient is internet savvy? Patient wants everything instant. They want everything instant, like Zomato, Swiggy, they want everything instant. Second thing is, they want everything in their hand. Now even the laptop is going, they want everything in their hand. In mobile they surf, they chat and they want result like this, and third thing, they want guarantee, and fourth thing, they want discount, and that's where the window shopping comes. Now, these internet patients, whenever they come to you, first thing is find out. See, never give solution, because unless and until you have found out what is the problem, never offer solution. You have to create your value first. I am sure by now you must have seen our value triangle formula, in which we always tell you create value for yourself first, then you create value for your treatment, and only then you should offer treatment. Look at this value triangle. This is the value triangle success formula module. And what does this model tells us? This model will tell you to create value for you first. Now, let us apply this value triangle success formula principle in this situation. Okay, friends, I am Dr. Anil Nirale, MCH MS Plastic Surgery and PGD BA Brand Management by Passion, and today we are going to discuss how to find solution for these Google patients. So, number one thing is find out how he has selected that particular solution from Google. This is very important. So, remember this first point, how he has found out that particular solution from Google. Here you are supposed to ask him which site he visited, when did he visit. Most of the time I tell my patient, you show me this particular site, and in my laptop or in my desktop in my consulting, I visit that site in front of the patient along with his guidance. Find out which site is that. Most of the time these sites are some app site. Nowadays even the school girls, they have got app, makeup app, they have got cosmetic surgery app, and there you get 10 noses, and then you select one nose and put it there and you make a face. That a second standard school girl can do. So find out which site he has visited, find out the date on which that site was created. That will help you a lot. So first point was which site he has selected. You visit that site in front of him. Second point is find out the date on which date that particular site was created, who has created that site. If you find any discrepancy in these three things, then tell patient. You can tell that, see, this particular site is not official, it is not legal, it is not authenticated by any plastic surgery association. Or if you are an orthopedic surgeon and patient is coming to you with some kind of latest technology which he has seen on the net and he is hitting your head, doctor, are you doing this? Are you aware of this? You don't know this, like that. So you tell him that which medical association, which medical council has given approval for this particular technique. In your case, you have visited just this internet site, that's all. Second thing is find out which surgeon or which doctor or which non-doctor or which company has devised that particular site. This you will be able to know from whois.com or whois.net, www.whois.com or whois.net. Whois.com will tell you the owner and the country of origin and the date of registration, expected date of renewal. and the host. These 5 information you will get. So you find out that particular data from whois.com or whois.net, or there are various other websites also. Then you tell him, look at this, who is this person? That way you can counsel him. As I said, third thing was the date on which that particular app or the site was originated. If it is too much, way back 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, then tell him it is outdated. Now suppose that site is just recently created 2 days ago or 2 months ago, or yesterday itself the site is created and today he has found it. Then tell him, this is very fresh site, my dear, and this particular method is not at all tried and tested by any research institute. So how can you trust this? If you say I will operate, but then you only will be responsible for whatever happens to you. Tell him like that. If it is old, tell him it is outdated. If it is a new site, then tell him it is not tested and tried, Now we will come to the fourth point, and this is very important. The patient has come to you with mobile or the internet knowledge. Okay, find out to how many other doctors he has visited before and what they have said. 99% of the time, take it in writing from me, other doctors have also refused to operate on such patients. They have also refused to give any treatment of such internet savvy patients, and that's why patient is searching for the doctor who is ready to satisfy his crazy needs. So this is how you can tackle digital savvy patient. If you want to tackle digital savvy patients now, then you also have to become digital savvy. You cannot appear digitally ignorant doctor in front of digitally savvy patient. So my dear friend, in today's video, what you have learned, what insights you got from this particular video, please write it in our comment box on this YouTube channel, or if you are seeing this particular video on Facebook, then mention it in comment box. And if you want to help other doctors, then please share this video with all your friends. Please like it and subscribe to our Happy Doctor Foundation's YouTube channel and click on the bell button so that every time we update our channel with informative and helpful video, you will get notification in your mobile or in your laptop. I am Dr. Anil Mirai. Now I am taking your leave, but be in touch with Happy Doctor Foundation for more insights. Thank you, my friends.